Thailand, also known as the Land of Smiles, is generally very friendly, polite, and helpful. You might be scammed sometimes, but always with a smile. Thai people are also proud of their country, culture, food, and many other things. But at the same time, they are very tolerant. Thai people are fun-loving and easygoing. They are social and eat many of their meals out. They care more about spiritual well-being than marital wealth, although thanks to Western influence, that has changed a bit. They are also traditional, and so it's smart to learn a bit about their customs so you don't offend them. Thailand is hot year-round, with a subtropic climate, but there are variations in temperature during the year. The best time to visit is from November to February, when it's generally cooler and drier. Most people coming spend the bulk of their time at one of the many fantastic beaches, and that is quite understandable. But Thailand has so much more to offer. All regions of Thailand have interesting things to see and do, and we'll go into more details of the known and not so known options as time progresses. It's no wonder that most of the people visiting come back again and again. So let's take a look at why to visit Thailand. The beaches. Hua Hin is a beachside resort 3 hours south of Bangkok. The King's Summer Palace is here, a testament to the beauty of the place. Hua Hin's beaches are clean and quiet, and several national parks surround the town. The 11-tier Pa Lau waterfall is one of the most popular day trips from Hua Hin. Krabi is a beach town with some of the most impressive seaside cliffs in Thailand. The Phi Phi Islands and many surrounding beach areas attract snorkelers, scuba divers, boaters, and kayakers. Krabi has large coral areas, great water visibility, making it a great destination for all kinds of water sports. Koh Samui is famous for two things, scuba diving and parties, particularly the full moon party, a once-a-month extravaganza that attracts up to 30,000 people every time. The parties are held on the beach and last all night. Phuket is Thailand's most famous beach town, and Phang Nga Bay has some of the best beaches in Thailand. The area is also home to Ka Phing Non, or James Bond Island, where The Man with the Golden Gun was filmed. Phuket also is notorious for its active and over-the-top nightlife, which includes lots of bars, cabaret shows, music, and alcohol. Thailand's capital is a cosmopolitan city with both a vibrant nightlife and plenty of culture to keep you entertained during the day. Must-see includes the Grand Palace and Wat Phra Kaew, a complex of temples built in 1782 by order of the king. The Damonin Saduak, or floating market, is another interesting attraction. Hundreds of boats scurry by through narrow canals selling fruits and vegetables, just as they did a century ago. Visitors can shop while sitting in their own chauffeured boats or simply take a tour of the surroundings. Chiang Mai is a city and a province in the north of Thailand, famous for its jungles and mountains. Chiang Mai is the destination for those who want nature and a relief from the heat of the city. The city is home to many temples, or wats, including the famous Wat Chedi Luang, built in 1402. Jungle treks, which can last for a few hours to several days, are also a big attraction in Chiang Mai. The area around the city is home to the Long Neck Karen Hill tribe, a local indigenous group with the tradition of elongating its necks using metal rings. Tours to visit the Karen village are available. No trip to Thailand is complete without a stop in Kanchanaburi, and at the site where the bridge over the River Kwai was filmed. The Death Railway was built here by prisoners of war under Japanese direction during World War II. Today visitors can cross over the bridge, visit abandoned trains and half-built railway tracks, and stop by the Memorial Walking Trail and the small museum covering the museum of the infamous Thai-Burma Railway. The Khao Yai National Park in northeastern Thailand is one of the few remaining places in Southeast Asia where you can still see wild elephants. Several waterfalls and miles of hiking and biking trails crisscross throughout the park. Nighttime drives allow you to see wildlife you would miss during the day, such as the Asian tiger. You haven't been to Thailand without visiting the temples. Bangkok's temples are a unique part of the capital's heart and soul. A visit here would not be complete without seeing at least two of them. The architecture is awe-inspiring and the glittering decoration like no other. Imagine thousands of pieces of colored glass and pottery adorned with intricate structures gilded in glaring gold. You're indeed in a city of angels. The best time to visit most temples is in the early morning. It's cooler and generally less crowded. The temples, or wats, are not just tourist attractions, but also play an important part in Buddhist traditions. Monks live in the temple complexes, wake up around 4 a.m., attend to prayers and duties, and then collect food necessities from ordinary people on the streets. If you are very early in Bangkok, you will see monks walking around dressed in saffron-colored robes. This daily alms ritual, called the Takbat, takes place all over Thailand and is part of the Buddhist philosophy of giving and making merit to attain a better life beyond this one. Wat Phra Kaew, or the Temple of the Emerald Buddha, is regarded as the most important Buddhist temple in Thailand. Located in the historic center of Bangkok, within the grounds of the Grand Palace, it enshrines Phra Kaew Morakat, the Emerald Buddha, the highly revered Buddha image meticulously carved from a single block of jade. The Emerald Buddha is a Buddha image in the meditating position in the style of the Lana school of the north, dating from the 15th century AD. Other attractions in Wat Phra Kaew include a model of Angkor Wat, which was built during the order of King Rama IV, when Cambodia was under Siamese control. The model was later recreated in plaster at the behest of King Rama V to celebrate the first century of the royal city. Also, don't miss the balcony, which can be compared to the temple wall. The murals inside tell the Ramayana epic in the entirety. On the commons of the balcony are stone inscriptions of the verses describing the murals. Each gate of the balcony is guarded by the 5-meter-tall Yaksa Tavar Nabal, gatekeeping giants, the characters taken from the same epic. Wat Arun in Bangkok, the Temple of Dawn. Wat Arun, locally known as Wat Chayeng, is situated on the west bank of the Chao Phraya River. It is believed that after fighting his way out of Ayutthaya, which was besieged by a Burmese army at the time, King Taksin arrived at his temple just as dawn was breaking. He later had the temple renovated and renamed it Wat Chayeng, the Temple of the Dawn. During his reign, Wat Chayeng was the chief temple, and once enshrined the Emerald Buddha, another important Buddha image, the Phra Bang, both of which have been removed from Vientiane. The temple has flourished throughout the Raticosin period. The beauty of the architecture and the fine craftsmanship declare its status as a temple of the first grade and one of the most outstanding temples in Thailand. The spire of Wat Arun on the bank of Chao Phraya River is one of Bangkok's most famous landmarks. It has an imposing spire over 70 meters high, beautifully decorated with tiny pieces of colored glass and Chinese porcelain placed delicately into intricate patterns. Although it is known as the Temple of Dawn, it is absolutely stunning at sunset, particularly when lit up at night. Wat Pho in Bangkok, Temple of Reclining Buddha. Wat Pho, the Temple of the Reclining Buddha, or Wat Phra Shetchupan, is located behind the splendid Temple of the Emerald Buddha. It is the largest temple in Bangkok and famed for its huge and majestic reclining Buddha, measured 46 meters long and covered in gold leaf. The Buddha's feet are 3 meters long and exquisitely decorated in mother-of-pearl illustrations of auspicious laksanas, which are characters of the Buddha. If you'd like to live like a king for a daily budget of around $20 to $30 a day, Thailand is your destination. How could anyone resist? In a country of smiles, you can laugh with the locals, talk travel with the backpackers, consume delicious food and cold beverages. Each night, as your head hits the pillows, your last thought is, man, what a perfect day. How wonderful it feels just to be simply alive.